NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Just as we were ready for air, it was the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here in Indy. They're ready to go as the Colts get set to match up with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. To get us started now, the kicker Chris Boswell, and off we go on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw, it's Wentz. Flushed out right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Wentz now to throw. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Wentz now on first down. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fields this way up at the 17. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Now it's Roethlisberger. He'll check this down to McFarland. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. This goes out right to Doyle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now Wentz. And he's got it. Touchdown Colts. T.Y. Hilton from 8 yards out. And the Colts have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 2nd down, it's Harris. And he's going to wind up with a 1st down as he's able to even dive for a little extra yardage at the tail end there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Harris. In on the stop there, Andrew Sendejo.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game. As
trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And the Colts are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Taken in by Pascal out left. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Wentz going to give this to Taylor, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Wentz. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. And they get to him with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
On third down, Roethlisberger. He'll get this one to McFarland out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They hand this off to Harris. And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Eric Ebron. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
21. Steelers 7.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
That's good for a Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. Meanwhile, Wentz's throw complete here to Doyle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Throwing now is Wentz. There's nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. There he goes left side. 20, 10. And he takes it back to the house. A final recovery for a Steelers score. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that in a great play for that defensive unit. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Wentz now on first down. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
A beautiful fake. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On first down, Wentz. Oh, Pascal able to haul that one in. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now Wentz. And this one is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Badgley able to punch this one through. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis with the Colts on top. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, They've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. McFarland running out of the gun. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. 4th down. Here's Roethlisberger. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Wentz going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Wentz.
Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley-Cox, complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll fake the give to Taylor. Now Wentz buying time to his left. That ball is caught. It's Doyle. Touchdown Colts. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Colts add on to their lead. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. Flush to his right. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants in the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger sliding out of the pocket. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make it.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
50 yards. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Boswell good with the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here. So, boy, that's already the third they burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the fourth quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 9, Wentz steps away to his left.
They'll get that one to Taylor, complete.
And they can't bring him down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Wentz. Flushed out right. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. From midfield, here's Wentz. He's got Jack Doyle. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Wentz to Doyle there, 1st down, Colts.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Quick throw into the hands of Pittman.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there was absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Wentz now to throw. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman, his second touchdown of the night. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now, last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a third time. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Ray McCloud to return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Dancing to his left. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. To throw is Wentz. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Looking deep for Hilton. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And the Steelers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Now this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got me.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Here's Roethlisberger. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. That time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Short little throw to Ebron. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Here we go. It's Roethlisberger on 4th down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 24. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Wentz's throw here pulled in by Hilton. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. And he'll find Pittman. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. Wentz to throw. Flush to his right. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now Wentz again. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. Throw left side taken in by Pittman. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down. Into the red zone. Wentz escaping the pressure right. Diving is Hilton. He's got it.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Khalif Raymond now.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And he wants Reynolds way downfield. He's got a man complete. And in for the Lions touchdown. When you think of guys that are built to be big arm quarterbacks, Jared Goff, he fits that mold, and he showed it off right there.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Charles Harris. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Roethlisberger will throw. Trying to improvise. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. The throw for Claypool is intercepted. Picked off near the 34. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Breaks through the contact. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Here's Swift. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Gone. And that will be caught, but out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Goff. He'll vice, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Devin Bush gets to him well behind the line of scrimmage. That is a loss of 17 yards. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Now left side on the swing pass. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Roethlisberger. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. It's Roethlisberger. Past the 20.
You know they pay me like.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Eric Ebron, 47 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Goff, a handoff here to Swift. Swift's got the 1st down and then some, as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. That good for 19 and a 1st down. Play action. It's Goff. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards on the play.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Goff. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down. To throw is Goff. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And the Lions are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Goff now to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They go play action with Roethlisberger. Rolling to his right. Room to run past midfield. And Roethlisberger sliding to a stop, but he does have the 1st down. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll try the right side with Harris. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. He'll swing that out, complete to McFarland. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. On the give, this is Harris. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 29-yard line. First down, and they go back to Harris. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 2nd down now, it's Harris down to the 25. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Boswell's kick is good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Final adjustments being made in both locker rooms. They are just about set to get back to football in Detroit. And for the call of the second half, we'll kick it back up to Ford Field and Brandon Gaudin.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, this will be McFarland. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They go play action now. Roethlisberger. Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Another incompletion with that one. He's just 7 of 14 throwing the football. 50%. Typically not going to get it done, is it?
And let's just make it simple. And that's exactly why they trail.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
On the give, this is McFarland.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Fourth down, here's Roethlisberger. They'll roll him out right. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, for an inside linebacker, I think you'd agree when I say that he is fast to the football, and he proved that thesis correct on that last play.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown!
Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
McLeod now on the return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time they were stopped on fourth down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on fourth down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on fourth versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense and more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a fourth down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a fourth down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Now it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right.
Again, it's Johnson.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Sliding out of the pocket. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. On 2nd down, this is Harris. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
That's swung out wide to Harris.
And he does not get to the 1st down marker as they stop him at the 19. They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. Forced, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Not much there, only a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Goff buying time to his left. Got a man, that's Allison. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Throwing on third. Goff. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Goff throwing again. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. He'll get this off to Swift. And in for the Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift. 27 yards. And the Lions have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. McLeod now on the return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. He gets it left side to Johnson. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, this is a guy who runs with such balance and control. I mean, he went through that early contact just like he was driving over a speed bump. And he's able to continue his way downfield and wind up in the end zone.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Williams.
Right down the throat.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamal Williams taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
On second down, McFarland. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. McFarland once more. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Now Roethlisberger on first down. Escaping the pressure right. The throw for Claypool is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and the receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's McFarland. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Again, McFarland. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Looking deep downfield. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Will Harris. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. erase any hopes of a fourth-quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And a short kick taken at about the 16.
Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.